offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna try to get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. That pass.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off selected.
Wait, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So Auburn's offense will take the field for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside will be a great matchup.
Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Just need a few inches on 3rd down to move the sticks on this opening drive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He looks that one in nicely. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. The sure hands, it's Harris. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quickly complete. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Pushes ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why it's hard to run down by the goal line. The defense just has so many bodies crowded into the line of scrimmage. Offense couldn't get it done that time.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Pocket starts to collapse. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. We'll put some points up on the board.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
No monkey business. First down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
The option look. Now the toss. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Looking for space, it's Lee. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Auburn sends out the punting unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got great speed. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is the most dangerous.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. It's a draw. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. Tackle is made after the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Bazelak. Going for it all. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Auburn lines up quickly.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest. And you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. That last completion has him set up, second and short. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lee. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. New set of downs after that completion. They think they can create space here with a run to the right.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy on the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Dropping back, it's Wegman. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good...
Just plowing ahead to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
That is a really good-looking throw. You think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy.
Open runway ahead. Inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. They'll go with a direct snap. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Browning. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Coming after him. He's going to take off. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. The Bulldogs pulled one out of the fire and beat Auburn in a close one the last time these two met.
Yeah, it was a really good one in the Deep South's oldest rivalry. We've seen so many great games in this matchup, and that was one of them. But Georgia came away with it, and Auburn got to think about that for a whole year.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Bazelak. They get to him as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the try is no good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Using his legs, it's Lee. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. From inside the 50, and he loses the football on the return. Corralled by the kicking team.
And this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around, they're beating their blocks, and the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started. The Dogs are starting to hunker down, and they are sinking their teeth into the Deep South's oldest rivalry.
And the red and black going crazy, the fans going nuts, and Georgia has dominated this rivalry of late. Auburn fans are sick and tired of the Dogs, but man, they got to do something about it.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Wegman trying to get to him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Looking for a block, it's Browning. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Able to get one down to the 15. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? He'll sneak it. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. The Bulldogs get enough for the first down. There was no reason to hesitate on the sideline there. Just keep the offense out and go for it.
Dude, 4th and inches. If I can't get inches, I deserve to lose football games. So I'm going for it on 4th and inches every single time.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 4th down, going to the air. Touchdown, Georgia! And the stomping has commenced.
And the defense was so close. They had done such a good job up to that point, setting up a 4th down. It looked like they had the QB corral, but they...
Oh, it's a fake, headed for the end zone. He's not going to make it, stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. On the ground, it's Green. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll ride the hot hand. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Bazelak. Lets it fly. What a snag by the defense. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They move the tight end all over. They'll go right back to him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. The give to the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Auburn sends out the punting unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Running it back, it's Browning. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Takes a handoff and he's going right. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Dogs! And the beatdown has ensued. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry.
And it's picked off right at the goal line.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is
lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The offense set for a first down play. To the air, it's Wegman. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. I think at this point you might as well try to throw the ball down the field because this Dog defense is not giving an inch.
They don't give an inch. They hunt the whole entire game, and they're all highly recruited kids. They're all talented. They're all going to get drafted, but they play for each other. They play with fight. They play with aggression. And that's why you always see them near the top of the defenses in all of college football.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. On the move, it's Green. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Fights off the defender. And he'll step out of bounds after play.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you can't.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the route is on.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Looking for the two-point try. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
To throw, it's Wegman. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic, picked off. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Looking for a productive play on first down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Gonna run it. It's Browning. Bust through behind his pad. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Dogs are on the move. They'll run it on first and goal. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Just destroying his way through the field. Touchdown, Georgia! And the punishment has been extended.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot.
Conversion
Sack
is no
forks the
good.
two-point try. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harris. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Hit as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The aerial assault continues. Throws for the tight end. Fires and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost done.
Handoff to the lone back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one, but more than defense brings it to an end. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out